Well, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing fantastic. So the cryptocurrency market has seen a bit of a setback. Some cryptos have taken a deep dive, and we're gonna go over the cryptos that I really like that I'm looking into, as well as one stock related to crypto that I will most likely be buying on Monday. Okay, but here is just a summary of some of these cryptos. Bitcoin, the top one here, down 21% over the past 7 days. Ethereum down 37% over the past 7 days. Cardano, Binance Coin down 45%, Dogecoin down 32%. You have Ripple down 38%, Polkadot down 51%. It just goes on and on and on. And again, I like to, of course, buy when everyone is selling. And I think the major concern right now is that governments, specifically right now, the Chinese governments are cracking down on people on mining Bitcoin, which in my opinion would actually be a positive thing for Bitcoin and the whole mining community in general, because we've had environmental safety concerns with mining Bitcoin, that it's not very clean, especially if they use coal to fuel mining Bitcoin. And also the state saying that they would crack down on illegal activity regarding Bitcoin transactions. So, regarding all this negative news, the market has corrected. And I think, it was also about time, because it seems like Bitcoin was up by over 100% year to date. And a move like that is quite ridiculous and doesn't happen very often. So and in the crypto market, it happens very often where cryptos correct 50 to 60% plus in the span of a couple of days. Okay, and I think early crypto investors are very used to that. But as a lot more people are getting into the crypto market, the newer investors are not new to that at all, and are like, holy, because a 10% move in the stock market is unprecedented, right? That's like a crash. But a 10% move in the crypto market is nothing, right? So I think a lot of people are not used to that and are getting fearful. But at the same time, a lot of people who so-called kind of missed the first wave and are being patient on the sidelines want to get in when the crypto price of Bitcoin price is like $37,000, or the Ethereum price is at $2,300. And I know that I'm definitely looking at some stocks. So the first one here, which we're going to take a look at the technicals, is ANKR. I've talked about this on my channel quite a few times. I really like ANKR overall as an investment, just because the way that they are involved, it's like basically doing a decentralized cloud computing in order to help stake nodes and create like sort of like a Web 3.0 infrastructure where basically uses free computing space on your computer to be able to operate as like a cloud type system. So again, I don't know a lot about it, but I know that it has big potential, kind of like the irresponsible buy now, do your research later. But I do like ANKR. Okay, right now trading at 11 cents. I think this is a pretty good price to buy ANKR at. And this is, of course, Bollinger Bands. Upper and lower Bollinger Band represents 2 standard deviations above and below the 21-day moving average. And generally, I like to buy when the stock or the candle here or the whiskers have surpassed the lower Bollinger Band. If you want to be really careful, you could wait until most of the candle is below the lower Bollinger Band and then buy. But even now at 11 cents, I think it's a pretty good price. And I think it's taken an unnecessary beating. It was at 21 cents at its highs, so almost trading at 50% from its highs. But the volume here was quite intense, and the volume right here now is a little bit lower, although you can see some decent activity here based on the recent sell-off of course, the cryptocurrency market. So I think, anything right now is, 11 cents is a pretty good buy. You could potentially wait until it gets at 10 cents and then pull the trigger, just because you have this downward trending channel, and there are still a couple of red candles, and I do think the whole cryptocurrency market is going down in general. So I would say 10 cents is a really good buy for ANKR coin. So you might want to wait until that, and then hopefully you'll see this nice sort of recovery, as the last time when it hit the bottom Bollinger Band, it kind of reflected off of that. And if you bought it at like 12 cents, you could have had a nice gain at 18 cents. So that's one thing that you could do. And of course, the relative strength index right here, These are different days for a relative strength index. There's a 6-day in green, 12-day in sort of yellow, and 24-day in purple, and they're all sort of trending lower, basically in oversold territory. So and volume right here getting lower. So I mean, it seems like the initial sell-off has happened, and now we're sort of consolidating a little bit. So again, you might want to wait a couple of days for it to reach like maybe 10 cents or below 10 cents and then pull the trigger. The next one I'm looking at is Ethereum. I like Ethereum a lot. I like Ethereum more than Bitcoin, and if I had to number these in terms of my most favorite to least favorite, I would say ANKR is my number one choice, but it's probably the most risky, but also has the most upside potential. Then there's Ethereum at number 2, just because I think when Ethereum goes onto the Ethereum 2.0 network, everything will be more efficient and faster, and I think it has an actual use. Okay, so I like to buy a coin with an actual use. Whereas, I mean, Bitcoin can be used as to transact, but I honestly, I just like Ethereum better, especially with the rollout of Ethereum 2.0 coming imminently. So of course you can see a huge sell-off here. I mean, holy, look at this. Okay, Bollinger Bands are widening, of course, because of the increased volatility. Again, same sort of deal, 2 standard deviations above and below the 21-day moving average. And I mean, this candle is basically right on the bottom line of the Bollinger Band. And again, it could be a good time to buy, honestly, like right now at $2,300. I don't see an issue in buying Ethereum right now, okay? I might wait a little bit just because I'm a bit more cautious, and you can see the volume right here. I mean, 3.9 million on the initial sell-off day, 2.9 million, 2.69 million, and now 1.43 million. So it seems like people are selling less and less, or there's like a lot less trades going on. But again, I would just wait until a little bit, just because, I mean, with this steep drop, you don't want to catch a falling knife, is what they call it. So when you buy here at 2,300 and then it dips below 2,000. So I might wait until 2,200, I would say, would be a pretty good level. And it already hit that on the day. So, I mean, it might hit that in the next 24 hours. Time will only tell. And I actually trade Bitcoin and Ethereum using Wealthsimple. And you can check out my referral link down below, where you can get $10 free towards your next trade. Okay, so yeah, that's Ethereum. So again, hopefully we can see a nice bounce back from this lower Bollinger Band, and be greedy when others are fearful. Okay, and we've seen that happen right here, a little bounce back from the lower Bollinger Band right here, and it went from $1,500 to $2,000. So a nice little profit there. So again, it is risky. Time will only tell whether this goes lower. And I mean, you can see here, just as it rode the upper Bollinger Band all the way from like $2,200 all the way to $4,300, it might also ride the red candles all the way from $2,300 to below $2,000, let's say. But I'll still be looking in that, and most likely be buying if it reaches $2,200, $2,100. And finally, Bitcoin is probably my third crypto player right here. Again, volume is quite high, I would say. And I wouldn't necessarily buy yet. I think, again, this whole trajectory downwards can still go lower. I mean, it looks very similar to the technicals of ANKR and Ethereum. Okay, we have a little bit of a green candle here. You might want to wait until, again, this sell-off pressure eases and the volume goes a little bit lower, and again, but anything right here could be a pretty decent buy if you're a long-term value investor, and you think that Bitcoin and cryptos in general will be an integral part of the market, of the crypto market. So again, right now, RSI like incredibly low, sitting at like around a 30, low 30 to high 20s, depending on which RSI indicator you look at. So yeah, that's it for the crypto market. One stock that I'm really interested in is Coinbase. So they IPO'd about a month ago, a month and a half ago ish. And I mean, from their peak, which was $429, we can see that they're trading almost at like 50% below their 52, or well, since their IPO price. Okay, so yeah, their 52-week high was $429. Right now they're trading at $224. Okay, so I mean, just based off the chart here, we can see like crazy amount of selling pressure, 34%. And the fear is, as the crypto market weakens, Bitcoin price is lower, they won't earn as much on their transactions on cryptos. But I think that's a little bit misguided. I think that they will still be an earnings beast no matter what the price of crypto is, unless of course crypto crashes and no one's interested in using crypto anymore. But they're still earning transaction fees off of the crypto price right now, okay, as long as people are using crypto. So this is again the same thing. So Bollinger Bands here, and you can see it's definitely riding this lower Bollinger Band, and the price of Coinbase, which is again you can buy and sell it on Robinhood, Wealthsimple, or whatever your broker is definitely tied and correlates with the price of cryptos. So you might want to wait until again the selling pressure eases a little bit, and then potentially buy in when, I don't know, it's around $215, and I will definitely be adding shares when it goes to around $215. So that's what I have for Coinbase, and I really like the stock. I mean, if you just look at the analysis and the amount of growth that it's projected, I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's not going to be growing at -8%. I think that this company, absolute growth beast. And if you just look at the summary, maybe there's not enough of charts here. Like they went from 522 million in revenue to 1.27 billion. So just ridiculous. And this is from 2019 to 2020. So I really like this stock. All right. So these are the stocks that I'm looking at. Again, ANKR, I'll buy when it goes below 10 cents. Ethereum probably around like 22 to 2100 range, and Bitcoin when it goes to like probably maybe 35. I'd like to see it at that level before I buy. And Coinbase, anything under 220 is a buy according to me. So yeah, these are just my opinions. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out a couple links, for example, to my free Discord down below in the description of the video. So cheers, take care, love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.